Hello and welcome back. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Bridget, and I've been sharing my journey toward living a clutter-free life. If you watched my previous video, you already know how my journey began. If you have not, please go and watch the last video for better understanding. And if it's your first time here, please like, share and turn on your notifications to know when the next video is up. Thank you. Today, I want to dive deeper and share more about how I discovered the power of mental decluttering, how it transformed my life, and how it could transform yours too. For a long time, my mind felt heavy. I didn't know how to describe it back then, but looking back now, I realized that my mind was clouded with clutter. Thoughts of fear, self-doubt, and uncertainty swirled around, leaving me feeling anxious, negative, and stuck. Have you ever been there? That place where you feel like there's so much more you're capable of, but you just can't seem to figure it all out? If this resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your story too. Back then, I didn't have a name for it, and I didn't know how to address it. But deep inside, I knew something had to change. I couldn't keep living like that, lost, uncertain, and weighed down by mental clutter. Then came the turning point. I joined a 21-day activation intensive program, and on day 3, I discovered what was called the declutter miracle. It was my aha moment. The moment I realized my mind was cluttered, and until I cleared it, I couldn't see the path ahead clearly. After that realization, I threw myself into learning. I started researching everything I could about clutter, mental clutter, digital clutter, physical clutter, and how to declutter effectively. And let me tell you, it was transformative. For the first time in years, I felt peaceful, clear, and directed. It was like I had unlocked a new level of joy and focus. I wasn't just happy, I felt alive. Since then, I've made decluttering a regular practice in my life. Anytime my mind feels cluttered, my space is disorganized, or even when my digital life gets chaotic, I know it's time to declutter. And every time I do, it's like hitting the reset button. I find clarity and peace again. But here's the thing. I realized I wasn't the only one feeling this way. Later that year, in July, I decided to take a bold step. I started talking about the mind, about the clutter we carry around, and how it affects our lives. I made my first video, and I posted it on my Facebook page. It was titled, "What's on Your Mind?" I wasn't trying to teach. I just wanted to create awareness and share the burden I knew so many people were carrying silently. And guess what? The response was overwhelming. People connected with the message in ways I hadn't even expected. It was clear to me that this wasn't just my journey. It was something many others needed too. That video gave me the courage to keep going. It made me realize that I wasn't just decluttering for myself. I was paving the way for others to do the same. Now, every time I talk about decluttering, I remember that first video. It reminds me that we all need clarity, and sometimes all it takes is someone saying, "Hey, I've been there," and you don't have to stay stuck. So let me ask you, have you ever experienced mental burnout? What triggered it? And how did you overcome it? I'd love to hear your experiences, so please leave a comment below. Decluttering isn't just about cleaning your room or organizing your files. It's about creating space in your mind, your emotions, your life, for what truly matters. And trust me, the more intentional you are about it, the better you'll feel. Thank you for watching and being part of this journey with me. If this story inspired you or made you think about the clutter in your own life, Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more content. Together, we're creating a community of people committed to clarity, peace, and living their best lives. Until next time, remember, clarity begins with letting go. Stay tuned.